Hi everyone, Monica Love back at the Love Messages. So today I've decided to do a pick a reading card. It's actually pick a pencil, but we're going to be using cards. Now I have 4 different pencils here. All right, you could choose which color stands out to you. You could choose the yellow one, which says, this one it says on point. Okay, on point. So we have the yellow. We have the you got this. You got this. Okay. That's the pink pencil. We got the purple pencil, which says get it together. Get it together. It's purple. And we have the light baby blue, which is make a plan. Okay, so the yellow pencil is going to be for the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Okay, so this is going to be, if you choose this tarot, it's going to be for this pencil. Okay. The Alice in Wonderland is going to be the Get It Together. Okay, the Alice in Wonderland Tarot. All right. The You Got This is going to be for the Spirit Tarot cards. All right. And the Make a Plan is going to be for the Athurkin Tarot. Okay, with the owl on it. All right, so you could choose which one calls out to you. Now there will be timestamps in the description box so that you can scroll over to the one that you've chosen. Okay, so I just briefly want to talk about how this reading is going to work, what the purpose of this reading is, and why you should watch this reading, okay, and who should watch this reading. So I was called to do this reading for a number of reasons because, you know, a lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people are in transition right now. A lot of people don't know, you know, where they're going when it comes to the economy and stuff. So this was really calling out to me to do. And it's going to be for those of you who are interested in knowing a little bit more about your life purpose. Maybe, you know, what are your options in terms of like starting a new career, just, you know, ideas as well too. Like you can get some ideas from this reading from Spirit on, you know, what are some of the things that you want to manifest when it comes to making money. Okay, so we're also going to be using additional tarot cards as well in this. So yeah, so people who are looking for some sort of insight when it comes to their career options, you know, what they should do in their career, or what they should be, maybe what they should consider or think about when it comes to their career. Okay, so we're gonna get started with all right, with the first tarot. We're going to start off with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, and this is the On Point Yellow. All right, so let's see. Let's see. I'm going to turn this around a little bit. Okay. All right. We have a little bit of a light here, which means our angels are here. Okay, so angels are here. I feel that energy coming in. The angels are around. Okay. All right, so let's get started and see what's going on here for those of you who picked group number 1. Okay, so we'll get started with the life purpose cards. Okay, let's see. We're going to pull a couple of these and see What are some of your options when it comes to your career changes, insight, ideas for group number 1? Ooh, look at that, career changes. So group number 1, you're going through a lot of career changes right now, or you could be experiencing a job change or some sort of change that's happening. Okay. You have your angels are here. I don't get this often, but when I do, I feel like there's some angel and spirit guides that are connecting to you. Freedom. You got freedom. You got healer. Heart's desires. Music. Okay. Career change again came out. So there's definitely a career change for many of you in group 1. And you got, you're on the right path. Okay, so I feel for group number 1, you have a certain desire that you want when it comes to your career. You have a desire to do something that you're passionate about. I feel like group number 1, I feel like you may have been stuck in a career or a job that you don't like in the past, okay? And I feel like all this stuff that's happened to you, you know, the changes and all of that, this has happened because your spirit angel guides want you to have this type of freedom, okay? They don't want you to be stressed out. They want you to have the freedom that you deserve, okay? Some of you want to maybe work with dolphins. Some of you want to work with aquatic life. I see maybe with the oceans, with the environment. You're free to do whatever you want. This is what your angels are telling you. This is what spirit is telling you. This is what your higher self is telling you, that now with everything that has changed, with the career changes that you either are experiencing now or will experience, this is going to give you some sort of light, okay? There's going to be some sort of illumination when it comes to the direction of your life. The lighthouse is very interesting. If you Google the lighthouse, if you Google it and you find out the meaning behind the lighthouse, it was actually the light that allowed the sailors to find refuge, okay? So this is about you finding refuge. It's about you finding your freedom and finding your path, okay? And it says, you're embarking upon a career that brings you joy and abundance you deserve and desire. So again, this happened because you wanted that freedom, okay? You want to do something that's to your heart's desire, okay? Again, you see the ocean here. So a lot of the energy is pointing towards aquatic life, biology, maybe saving the planet, helping with the plastic in the oceans, okay? This could be you, the person who wants to do that. And it says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So a lot of you have a dream. It could be a dream to heal people, to heal the planet, to heal someone, to heal and help. Some of you may want to become doctors or nurses or medics, or maybe this is something that you're doing right now. It says you have the spiritual gift of healing and desire to share it with others. Okay. And the final 2 that you got music. Some of you are musicians, or you're thinking about doing music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. And you're on the right path. Okay, so you're doing the right thing. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay, so this is confirmation for many of you when it comes to what it is that you're supposed to be doing in this time. All right, so let's see. We're going to see what your tarot cards say when it comes to your career and your life purpose. for group number 1. Messages about career, money, career changes, jobs, etc. For group number 1, please. All right. Group number 1, what do we have for you when it comes to your career choices, ideas, decisions, etc.? Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Justice card, group number 1. So this is Libra energy. You could be a Libra, or you could have maybe a Libra rising, Libra moon energy that's here. For some of you, I also feel, if you picked group number 1, if you picked group number 1, I feel like some of you could be thinking about getting into the legal system. The legal system, maybe like doing law, maybe law clerk, or being a lawyer or being a paralegal. There's so many different career options in the legal department. But I feel like for some of you, you could be attracted to law or wanting to practice law. Now, in your reading, you have the first 3 cards we have is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the King of Cups in reverse, and we have the Hermit card. So I feel with these first 3 cards, group number 1, I feel like a lot of you have wanted independence. You've always wanted to feel the sense of freedom, okay? The Freedom card is associated with the 9 of Pentacles upright, but because it's in reverse, I strongly feel like you haven't really had the opportunity to focus on how to gain this financial independence, how to gain, the energy of being happy independently when it comes to money. So a lot of you have tried to, I'm picking up this energy of like somebody who just does like a job because they have to do it, because they need to make the money. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm going to go to this job because, I have to make money, or, I don't have a choice. I don't have any other way to make money kind of energy. And it's not something that you're passionate about. It's not something that, you love doing, because the King of Cups is in reverse. So the King of Cups, when he's upright, he's very passionate, and the emotional fulfillment is there. Okay. So, you're at this point in your life where you're not really passionate about how you make money. Like the nine of Pentacles in reverse, she's very grounded in her independence and the financial means that she creates for herself. So this is something that you've had to many times in the past think about, and you've thought about it a lot, and it comes up in your mind a lot, I feel. But at the same time, I feel like you've avoided this situation. You've avoided it because you either haven't had time to deal with it, or you just never thought that it would have been something that would have been a concern for you at that time when you were thinking about it. So I feel like this has led to a Tower moment for you, okay? Because the Tower card is here. So this is everything coming, this is like everything coming, crumbling down, things are like not as they seem. Yeah, so, it's pushed you to this point of realization where you've realized that, okay, yeah, I need to make changes. Like, I haven't built my passion on something that's long term. Because the Tower card here, especially when it's upright, this is like something that you didn't see coming. Okay, so even though you thought about it intuitively in your mind, It never dawned on you that it would get to this point. So now I feel like group number one, you're kind of rushing quickly to figure out what you need to do. Okay, you're at the point where you're like, oh my God, I gotta make a decision. I gotta think. I don't have time. Okay, whereas before you kind of had time and you didn't act on that time. You didn't take the opportunities to really sit down and figure out what it is that you want to do. But now, with the Tower card being there, it's like you're rushing now to figure out what it is that you want to do, okay? So, really, the Knight of Swords is someone who is, this person is almost, I feel like I get a sense of rushing and, a little bit of worry, okay, from this card, like rushing and just trying to figure out what to do now. This is like, what do I do now? I don't know what to do kind of energy. Let me pull some more cards before we get into the second portion of the reading. Just going to pull 3 more cards. Group number 1 for you. Page of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, so this is why Spirit told me to pull more cards. I was like sensing, okay, pull more cards, pull more cards. Okay, so this is so beautiful because I feel like, I feel strongly like there's going to be an opportunity for you. It could happen in May. I would say the second week of May, between the first week, second and third week, around those times, I feel like you're going to get some sort of invitation. Okay, it could be an invitation from an Aquarius. I'm also picking up Gemini energy. Okay, this person's going to come to you, maybe offer you an opportunity, a job, a new experience. Okay, because the Page of Pentacles is about embarking on some sort of new idea, a new opportunity. It may not be a huge opportunity right away, but it's definitely going to give you some sort of hope with the Star card here in the Page of Pentacles. So this is really positive. Okay, so when the Tower card, when everything comes crumbling down with the Tower card, there's hope for you. There's hope that things are going to change, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune card here. I'm also picking up with the Lover's card. It's going to be this experience that you have it's going to teach you how to connect to something that you really love, okay? So, whereas in the past you were kind of just doing a job because you had to do the job, because you had to make money, because it was almost like you were in this energy of just doing things because you had to do them. Okay, you're just doing things because you had to do them. The Lover's card talks about you being very, very connected to something that you love. It's divinely guided. This is something that was supposed to happen for you. Okay, so this experience that you recently went through, either, maybe losing your job, getting laid off, getting less hours, or maybe even being put in a situation where you never thought you would have been put into that situation. It's teaching you that, follow your passion, follow what it is that that you are guided to do, which is the Lovers, okay, the Lovers card, and you'll see the angel up here. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, whenever you get these kind of hues in the reading here, where my finger is, that's the sign of angels being around, okay? That's the sign of your angels guiding you, okay? So this is divinely guided. Everything that's happening is for your highest good with the Wheel of Fortune here. And like I said, the opportunity, because the Wheel of Fortune to me, it represents opportunity, right? So when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, especially in this reading, for group number 1, this is talking about the fixed signs, okay, the seasons, the fixed signs, and every time you hit the fixed signs, a season changes, okay? So I'm going to show you. So we have Taurus here at the bottom, and when we get into Taurus season, we're going to be moving into spring, okay? We're going to be moving into the real portion of spring, right? Even though spring, we have the equinox and stuff like that, the real changes start to happen during the fixed energies, okay? So for example, Taurus is in May, that's spring. Leo is the summertime. Scorpio is the fall, and Aquarius, January, is winter, okay? So this is about the seasons. So, allowing the times to change, allowing the things to happen, allowing this kind of energy is what is going to propel you forward, okay? So your guides and your spiritual angels, okay, they're saying, don't worry. When you don't think things are changing, they will change, and an opportunity will be bestowed upon you. And this is going to be something that you're going to be very happy about with this Ace of Cups here at the bottom. Beautiful card. So everything changes for you, and a door opens, okay? So the Ace of Cups is this new opportunity that someone is going to hand to you. They're going to give you this opportunity with the Ace of Cups, and it's going to be one that you're passionate about, okay? Remember how I said here the King of Pentacles was in reverse? You were doing something in a job that was kind of like just tedious, and you were, doing it over and over again, and it just wasn't suiting you. Whereas this Ace of Cups with the Fool card, wow, this is going to be a brand new beginning. I feel like this new beginning for you, group number 1, is destined. This is something that you're destined to do. This is something that is really going to take you to the next level, okay? So be prepared for that. I also feel this job is going to bring you a lot of confidence, and it's going to be one where people can look up to you, okay? Some of you are going to be giving other people advice. Maybe you're going to be guiding other people, but a lot of people as well, I feel like they're going to look up to you. They're going to praise you. They're going to be like, oh my God, like this person, I can connect with this person in so many different ways. Like the people who you are going to be serving or helping in your job are going to look up to you. That's what the Six of Wands is. Okay, so yeah. So it's very, very powerful energy here with the new beginning that you're going to be having with the Fool card. I feel for some of you in your career, you could travel at some point when you're traveling for this job. It may be a requirement for this job at some point when you get involved in the near future. You may travel in the next 2 years, okay, with the Two of Wands being here, representing the two years traveling around the world. That may be part of the job that you do as well too, okay? But this job or business or idea, it could be an idea that you are embarking on. I feel like it's going to give you freedom. It's going to give you, again, the freedom card. The Two of Wands is a form of freedom for me, and that freedom card is there. So you're going to be able to get the freedom you want, but at the same time, you're going to also get to relax too, because the Four of Swords is about relaxing. So, if you were in a job in the past where you were always on go mode, like you were just go all the time, and you were getting paid like nothing, almost like nothing to do the job. This time around it's not going to be like that. You're going to get the freedom you want, and you're going to get the freedom to rest and relax as well too, which is so beautiful. I also feel like there's going to be somebody in your life. You could be an air sign. You could be an air sign like Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I feel like this person, either this is someone you know or this is you. I feel like they're going to influence you. You're going to be influenced by somebody close, maybe a friend. But this person's going to influence you. They're going to guide you. They're going to show you. They're going to give you some sort of clarity on this situation, because I feel like you've lacked some sort of clarity. And now at the end of all of this, you may not see it, but at the end, once you experience these changes with the Tower card, you're going to see the clarity that you've always wanted and that you've needed in this situation to move forward. So I feel for group number 1, there's major changes happening for you, and they're positive. They're ones that this is part of your destiny. You're meant to go through this experience, even though it may not feel like that right now. Yeah, you're meant to go through some sort of conflict. You're meant to go through some sort of conflict in your life. The Hierophant card is here as well too. You're meant to go through some sort of conflict in this time, in order to see your abundance. Okay, so many of you are going through this phase of conflict. You're going through this phase of being defensive. You're going through this phase of, you know, it's hurting you because a lot of you are walking away from something that you've spent a lot of your time and energy on, okay? A job that you spent a lot of time and energy on. And I also feel with the 10 of Wands here, it's something that you've put in a lot of your heart and soul into. But again, I feel like there's something better coming for you, and it's something that's going to give you the freedom that you want, okay? So this is what I see for group number 1. We're going to be choosing a manifestation card for you to end off the reading. I'm going to choose one manifestation card for group number 1. What do they need to hear when it comes to manifesting money in their job, career, new job, and career? Okay, so we have the subject of money is really 2 subjects, and you have the number 22, which could be significant for someone, and it says the subject of money is really 2 subjects. 1, money, plenty of money, and 2, absence of money, not nearly enough money. Often people assume that because they are speaking the words I want more money, they are speaking positively about money. When you are feeling fear or discomfort as you speak, you are not speaking of the subject of money. You are speaking of the subject of not enough money. And the difference is very important because the first subject brings money and the second holds it away. So when you're manifesting this new career or like new job that you want, Spirit is asking you to be cautious of how you manifest things. So if you're saying, I don't have enough money, or I don't know if I'm going to have enough money, and you have fear surrounding money, it stops you from manifesting what it is that you want when it comes to money. So it's really important to stay positive, saying things like, I attract money, money comes to me very easily, things are always working out for me. These are the things that Spirit is asking you to say in order to manifest more money into your life, okay? So the subject of money is really 2 subjects, all right? So this is what I have for you for group number 1. You're going to move on to group number 2. Okay. So group number 2, we had I believe it was Alice in Wonderland, and this is for those of you who chose, I think I'm right, Get It Together, the Get It Together pencil, which is the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck, for those of you who chose that. Alice in Wonderland. Okay. All right. So let's start off with your, there's the angels that are here with us. Wow. Okay. What are the career messages for group number 2? Group number 2, please. Group number 2. Group number 2. I'm really getting like, with group number 2, I'm getting like a really spiritual kind of energy. Crystals, yeah. Ooh, I'm getting really spiritual, down to earth kind of energy. School. Protected. Move that over to the side there. It's a little more space. Okay. We have travel. Books. And the last one we have is light and love. So I don't know why group number 2, I was really picking up like very spiritual, down to earth kind of energy from your group. Okay. So let's see what's going on. So you are a spiritual person. Okay. You're very spiritual. You are interested in possibly dealing with crystals. Maybe you have a crystal collection, or this is something that you'd like to acquire. I feel like you're going to be learning about this subject, okay? You're going to have an opportunity to maybe go to a school. Maybe you want to be a teacher, maybe you want to teach someone, or maybe you want to be a student. I feel like you are going to be training to be a teacher. You're going to be training to be a guide. You're going to be training. The answers that you are seeking involve going to school. So this is about you learning a subject. You're going to be learning a subject. You're going to be learning some sort of, maybe you're going back to school to learn about crystals, or you're going back to school to learn about some sort of spirituality. Okay. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So some of you may decide to start your own tarot channel. I'm picking that up too. Some of you may decide to be a guide, a tarot reader, or you may decide to be, a psychologist or a psychologist, something to do with spirituality, healing. Okay. You have the protected card, which is you are safe and supported while you change your career. Okay, so this is your angels that are here. Okay, angels that are here. You are protected in making this change. Some of you are afraid to make this change, or you're afraid that like if you go to school, you may fail at this. I feel like a sense of you're not sure about making this change. Travel, your life purpose involves traveling, okay? I feel like, okay, here's what I pick up with this travel card, okay? I really pick up that, okay, maybe you're going to travel in this new job that you're doing, but I feel like it's going to be an online business. Look at this person. Look at how they're like, they look really smart. They're wearing the glasses. They're typing away on the computer. This is possibly, some of you could be doing a business or, a job that entails working, that it's almost like you're on the internet, you're traveling online, you're doing these things online. So it doesn't have to necessarily mean that you're physically going to travel. It could be something that requires online, and it could reach many people where it feels like your job is almost like part of traveling. You have the books card, which says your connection to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So some of you could be writers, or maybe you want to write a book. I'm also picking up like you're going to be a student. You're going to be learning something, okay? And then transmuting that energy into maybe teaching others. Some of you may be deciding to teach others, but I also really feel, like I said, there's a lot of like spirituality here. You're very down to earth. You're someone who likes crystals. You're somebody who it says your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to the world. So you could be a light worker, starseed, tarot reader, Reiki master, ruin specialist, human design analysis. Like, you do something that's bringing healing and light to people. And I feel like it's something spiritual that you're going to be doing. And you're going to be a student first, because every teacher was once a student, right? So you're protected to do this change, to make this change. So allow these changes to happen. Be open to these changes as well too. And I feel like spiritually, for many of you, group number 2, this is confirmation. The cards that are coming out, they're confirmation for you. Okay. Yeah, I feel a very grounded kind of energy. Like for group number 2, I feel like you're really grounded. Like you're very, you're protected, you're grounded. Like things, there's like I feel like there's this energy that's watching over you. You have like this powerful energy that's, it's basically watching over you. There's a strong like, yeah, strong energy that's watching over you. Okay, so let's get into the tarot reading. Let's see what your tarot cards have to say or would like to say when it comes to the career changes, ideas, career options, the process of which you are going to start this new career or new job for group number 2. Group number 2. Group number 2, you have the Lovers in reverse. Okay. So the Lovers is in reverse. Let's see what else we have. Okay. So, yeah, so the bottom of the deck, you have the Lovers card in reverse. So this is Gemini energy. You could be a Gemini, okay? You could be a Gemini. I'm also picking up Aquarius energy here. I'm also picking up the Virgo energy, as well as Capricorn energy, and Scorpio, as well as Leo. So you could have those energies in your chart, in your astrological chart. What I see, group number 2, I see there's something that I feel like you've lost passion for something. You're not as committed to something as you once were when it comes to your career in the past. Yeah, I feel like this has recently come to light for you, okay? That you've kind of lost passion for something. You're not really, 10 of Swords in reverse. You've kind of like let go of this idea that, you can make something happen out of this career that you've had. The Moon card's in reverse, Pisces energy. So yeah, something you've recently come to conclusion that you've lost passion for something. You're over it now. You're over this idea of traditional work. That's what I'm getting here. Traditional, okay? Yeah, Lovers card with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're done. You're done with some sort of career, idea, job, business. I think you knew that this was coming to an end for a lot of you. You kind of knew it. It was something that you already knew. And I feel like you've wanted to move into this new direction for quite some time, because you know that the new direction that you're going to be choosing is going to bring you a lot of abundance. It's going to bring you a lot of money. And you've seen it happen already for other people that you've connected with. Okay, so the Page of Wands is about knowing and wanting to move into a new direction, getting some sort of insight. It could be internal insight. It's like somebody coming up with an idea. Okay, this is like somebody going, well, I could do this, and I can do that, and you know, there's just all these ideas that are like coming to your mind when it comes to, ooh, see, the angel energy is really strong. So yeah, so you're like, you have an idea, okay? Fire energy. You're like, well, I could do this and I could do that. And, you know, being very innovative as well, too, because the Page of Wands in this card, this lizard is in the desert. There's nothing in the desert, okay? This lizard, Page of Wands, has to come up with an idea in order to manifest what it is that he or she wants, okay? So this is about you manifesting something that you want, okay? And this manifestation that you are creating for yourself, I feel like this is you. This is like, I'm also picking up strongly like entrepreneur energy. It's very entrepreneurial, okay? You have the King of Pentacles, which means your idea is going to bring you a lot of stability. It's going to bring you a lot of financial success. This person is obviously has food and, you know, items. They're sitting at a table, they're eating, which is a sign of eating. This job, this idea is going to bring you abundance. The King of Pentacles is stable, secure in what it is that they want, okay? And they've created this. I feel like the King of Pentacles in this instant has created their own wealth, okay? Their own prosperity, their own financial abundance. I feel like at this point, though, group number 2, it's just an idea. You just have an idea right now. It's not something that you've put into action yet, but I feel like you're going to be doing that, okay? With the Star card and the Magician, okay? You are making things happen. You are seeing the possibilities. You are writing things down. You are manifesting, like I said, okay? The Magician card with the Star card is someone who is hoping that their ideas, manifestation, is going to bring them abundance, okay? Which I believe it will, because you have the Sun card right beside the Magician card. This is double fire energy. Aries and Leo. Okay, so this manifestation that you are creating for yourself is going to, it's going to bring you the illumination that you need. It's going to bring you the warmth that you need. It's going to bring you some sort of stability. And I feel like the spiritual aspects that are associated with this are very strong because you have the sunflower, which is really strong here. Okay, so yeah, you're manifesting something. You're manifesting a new career that's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Whatever you were doing in the past, group number 2, wasn't fulfilling you. You didn't feel fulfilled. And I think you've realized that. This is something that if you haven't realized it yet, you will realize it very soon, okay? Because the Judgment card's here, so you're going through a wake-up call. A lot of you are going through a wake-up call right now, and it's not something that you can run. It's not something that you could run from. This is something that you're gonna have to face. Yeah, a lot of you are realizing, yeah, there's the Ten of Swords again, and I did shuffle the cards quite well. There's going to be a wake up call, like a major wake up call, that you're not happy. The happiness isn't there. You got the King of Wands in reverse, you got the King of Swords in reverse, and then you got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So, again, you're doing something in your life when it comes to your career, making money. You're not passionate about it. The passion could be lacking. The clarity about where this career or job is going to take you long term. If you thought about the next 10 years from now in the job that you're currently in or the job that you were in, I don't feel like it would take you anywhere. Like, it's not something that's going to bring you more money or help you advance. So you've realized this through the Judgment card and all of these cards coming in reverse, that there's something better out there for you, and you have the Ten of Cups. So you know that the changes that are going to be taking place for you, they're going to bring you the abundance that you want, the happiness that you want, right? So this is about taking a leap of faith, because a lot of you have anxiety about letting go of something that you were committed to. Okay, so you were committed to maybe an ideal, or like it could be a job that you were in that you did because it made other people look at you as like, oh wow, this person's a doctor, or this person's a lawyer. And it doesn't have to be one of those two jobs or careers. It could just be the fact that you did something because it made you look good, or you did something because you were committed to it for a long time and you didn't want to like leave, or maybe you have seniority in a company. Whatever it is, it's just a lot of you were just in that career because you were committed. Okay, and that's actually drained your creativity. It's drained the real version of who you are. Okay, and this is what's creating your anxiety. I don't feel like you are anxious about your ideas or your future. Some of you are anxious, like you're kind of worried, like, oh, maybe this isn't going to work. But I think that's like a small percentage of you. I think majority of you are just worried that people are going to maybe like, people may judge you for some, and for some of you, you feel like again, you just feel like there's a drain, like I feel like there's draining energy, because when I first got into the reading, I felt like calm and easygoing kind of energy, but then you have the Nine of Swords. So it's something here is causing you anxiety, which I feel like is associated with the fact that you are connecting to something that's not serving your most highest capabilities. Okay, and a lot of you've kind of settled. I feel like you've settled for something that, maybe it makes you look good. Maybe you did it because, the money was good, or maybe, you had this freedom with it, but you want more. I feel like you want more. You want more than just this kind of job. Okay, yeah, because the Ten of Swords keeps coming out. So a lot of you know that it's done. Like this job that you were in, or this career that you were in, like, it's done. It's kind of like there was a last straw. And I mean, some of you may decide to do it for a shorter period, like you may decide to do it for a few more weeks, maybe even 3 more months, or like 3 more weeks, or 10 weeks. Like, it's not going to be something that you stick to, because you have a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. Like, you have a new offer, something that you're going to be passionate about. Okay, so yeah, so there's no point in like wasting your energy on this, because you're kind of over it now. A lot of you are thinking about this new idea that you have, because it's going to bring you a lot of passion, and it's also going to bring you independence, financial independence. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, so you're going to be coming into your financial abundance and independence. I'm really strongly picking up group number 2. You could be an entrepreneur. Like, I'm strongly picking up like entrepreneurial There's something that you're really passionate about, okay? Because you have the King of Cups here, and this is something that you've thought about for a while because you have the Hermit card, Virgo energy. You could be a Virgo as well too, but this is something that you've thought about for a while. The King of Cups is like somebody who is like passionate, like not passionate, but like emotionally passionate. Your emotions, like when you think about this job, when you think about doing it, this future job that you want, you get very excited, like emotionally. Some of you like get really emotional. Some of you, you want to do something spiritual, like you're connected to spirituality. So yeah, so this job, this new job or career that you embark on, it could be something to do with spirituality, and it could be something that you've wanted to do for a while. Nine of Cups is like your ultimate dream job, whatever the dream job is that you want to do. Okay, you got the Nine of Pentacles, which is bringing you the financial abundance that you deserve and desire. Okay, so let's see what other messages we have for group number 2 when it comes to career changes, career ideas, etc. Anything to do with finance and money. Let's get 3 more cards. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. All right, let's pull one more card. Yeah. Okay, so bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is about you embarking on your new journey, your new business idea, your new plan. I love it. And to close out the reading, we have the Ace of Swords, which means you're going to get clarity about possibly walking away from something that no longer, you have no more passion, like you have no more emotional connection to. This could be the job or career that I feel like for some of you, you haven't completely walked away from this job yet, but you will be walking away from it because you're going to be building something else. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles is my building card, the cooperation building, you're building something. And then you have the Justice card here. So yeah, you're going to be realigning. You're going to be realigning your energy into doing what it is that you want to do. Some of you could be getting into the legal field as well too. Okay. So the Justice card is ending your reading off, meaning that everything that you plan on doing when it comes to your career, finances, and money is it's gonna rebalance itself out. Okay, so let's close off the reading, group number 2, with a money manifestation card. Your important money manifestation message for the collective for group number 2. Okay, so you got, there's no shortage of money or time. And this is card number 36, and your message is there is no shortage, and any attention to shortages of something wanted will always produce negative emotion within you because your guidance is letting you know that you have strayed from your broader basic understanding of abundance and well-being. Whether you are focused upon the shortage of money or seeing yourself as having only so many years to live, and so each day that is expanded in one day closer to the end of your years, the feeling of decline is contrary to your broader understanding of the eternal nature of your being. So there is no shortage of time or money. Okay, everything's relative. This is what it's saying. And I'm also getting from this card, like, have an open mind. Allow your ideas to flow through you because your ideas are worth a lot. All it is asking you now, group number 2, is to act on those ideas. Take those ideas that you have and act on them, okay? Seeing that rainbow is going into this person's head, take that knowledge that you receive because it can really it can really create something great that's going to help and assist others. Okay, so this is what I have for group number 2. Okay, so we're going to move on to group number 3. Okay, so group number 3, if you picked group number 3, group number 3 is the You Got This. Okay, and it's the purple red kind of pencil that we have here. Purple, what am I saying? Purple, red pinkish kind of color, red pinkish color with the message You Got This on it. And you chose the Spirit Tarot cards. The Spirit Tarot cards. This is one of my rare decks that I don't think you can find this I don't think you can find this tarot deck anywhere. So that to me is telling me that whatever career you're getting into or job that you're getting into, it's going to be very rare. You're going to be very rare, and you're going to be very much needed in this society, like when it comes to the job that you choose. Okay. All right. So let's we got the angel energy here. If you could see that little shining light, that's the energy, the angels that are here supporting and guiding this reading with me. Let's look at your purpose cards for group number 3. Okay, so those cards fell out. I'm going to use them. Give me 1 second, group number 3. You have Builder, Yoga, Practice, Sensitivity, Study, Nutrition. Okay, so I feel like whatever it is that you're going to be doing, you're going to be building it. This could be you building, I feel like for some of you, you could be building a company from the ground up. It says your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So part of your life purpose, your career, your job that you're supposed to be doing or you want to do in this time, it involves being a builder. It involves going out there and having a vision. This is somebody who has a vision. You see this person, they're ready to build, they have a vision. Some of you may be building your own yoga company. Could be a spiritual company as well. It says your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. This could be part of your life purpose and the career that you want to do. You have practice. Some of you are musicians, or your career or job requires you to practice. And it says polish your skills by practicing regularly. This is something that, again, you're passionate about. This is something that you're building. This is not something that is going to happen overnight for you. This is something that you're working on and you're building towards. Could be it could be a musician, like being a musician, or practicing some sort of instrument. You have sensitivity. It says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So a lot of you are becoming aware of things. You're becoming more aware. You're becoming more awakened. You're starting to realize what it is that you want and what it is that you want to do when it comes to your career. And you could be guided. A lot of you are already intuitively, spiritually, you're like aware of what you need to do and how you need to do it. Yeah. And you have this study card here. So some of you could be researching, reading, educating yourself, helping to gain confidence and clarity, and to get some clarity about your career. Okay, so some of you could be going back to school, you could be studying, maybe you're studying on a subject. Okay, it could also be nutrition. So some of you could be getting into like helping people eat better, losing weight, nutrition. I'm picking up like training people, being a trainer. You could be a cook as well too. Something involving like food could be a big thing. Some of you could be producing your own food, or producing vegan food as well too, because vegan, I'm getting like a very strong vegetarian kind of vibe from the food here. It says you conduct healing work through your culinary skills. So this is about you healing like other people through eating, through like nutrition. Yeah, like you're feeding people, helping people eat better. This is what I'm getting. So I'm strongly picking up like your career that I'm getting. Group number 3 is very advanced. It's very like esoteric, but it's like spiritually inclined when it comes to food and how people eat and how people, health. Health is really strong here. I'm getting Virgo energy. So like health, service, servicing others when it comes to food, doing research about food, doing research about genetically modified foods and how it affects people, and, the way that we connect to our body spiritually with the yoga card there. All of this you're building. You're building this. This is something long term. It's not something that's going to be, 2 weeks and you're over it. It's something long term. This is an idea that you're going to be building long term. I feel like it's something that you're passionate about. And I also feel like it's going to be something that you need to practice, okay? Something that you need to study. It's not something that's innate. It's something that you're studying so that you can help other people reach a certain level, okay? So very strong, powerful, healing kind of energy. And this is like the spiritual side of like nutrition. I'm getting like nutrition for your mind, your body, and your soul. So music, training, gyms, cooking, building your own yoga studio for some of you. Some of you maybe want to be teachers as well with the study card here. Okay, so it's a lot of possibilities for you, but I feel like you're going to be building this. A lot of you want to be entrepreneurs, and you're going to be building this energy to manifest in your life. I feel like the career that you choose, group number 3, you're going to be very dedicated to it. It's a long-term business idea, job. It's not something that's just 1 week or 2 weeks, okay? Okay, let's get some messages for group number 3. We have the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So I'm going to be really honest with you, group number 3. I feel like you are stuck in a job that you don't want to be doing, or you're in some sort of situation where you thought at one point that it was going to benefit you. You thought this job or career or business that you're in is gonna like get you to the next level. I feel like it's not. Okay, I think you've become aware of this, and you know that leaving this job is most likely for your highest good. Okay, yeah, you have the Three of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. A lot of you are working on figuring out a way to leave this job. Some of you are stuck in this job and you're trying to figure out a way. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. You're trying to figure out a way to leave. You've tried to make it work. You've tried to make it work in this job, but it's not giving you the satisfaction that you feel like you can get from a situation. So it's going to require you to make the effort to close this cycle out, because I feel like you've done everything that you need to do in this job. You've kind of like you've just spent a lot of energy on this and it's not benefiting you anymore. But at the same time, I feel like you're not able to make a decision about walking away completely. You're still kind of, I feel like there's this indecisive energy. I feel like you're getting out of that and you're going to be making a decision to actually to move on to something better, because there's a decision that you're going to have to make. Okay, a lot of you are in this career, in this job, but it's not fulfilling you. It's not you have the Five of Swords in reverse. So a lot of you have had to fight to stay in this career or job where you feel like you always have to like prove yourself. You always have to prove yourself. And it's like you feel like you shouldn't have to prove yourself in a career like this or a job like this. Like, people should just have the confidence in you that you could do what you say you can do. But I feel like there's a lot of conflict, or there has been conflict in this job, and you've struggled to make the decision because you always believe that this job is going to get better. You always believe things are going to get better, but it's the quite opposite for you. Like, you don't see the changes happening. You don't see things getting better. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You want to feel that way about this job or career that you're in currently, but I feel like there's something better and you want something better. And I think at some point you're going to make the decision. You're going to have enough strength to make the decision. Strength card and Two of Swords, to get out of this illusion, because I feel like you're in this illusion. Seven of Swords in reverse, like you've been in this illusion where you think, oh yeah, like things are gonna get better, but they don't. It's like they never get better, they never improve. The only way it's gonna improve is by you closing and ending out the cycle, the World card. So it's definitely about like you closing out a chapter. Yeah, it's about you closing out a chapter, because yeah, this like job's not serving you anymore. It's kind of ran its course. I'm seeing, like, I'm picking up a lot of you. You were in a job where you constantly had to prove yourself to people, or people were constantly like nitpicking at your work. I'm getting that as well too. Like, people kind of hovering over you and like just like nitpicking and just always on your back. And it's like I don't want to be under stress and pressure in a job. I should have fun. So what's going to happen for you, you're going to realize this. You're going to come to a realization. You're going to have the strength. You could be a Leo. Some of you are Leos. I'm getting Aquarius as well. Aries is here. Yeah, those are the signs I have like that are popping out. So I feel like you're going to be making a decision with the Two of Swords to actually see things for what they are, and you're going to see the illusions. Okay, you're going to see the some of you are like, you're in a job where like people may take advantage of you, or you feel taken advantage of, or you could feel like people don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate your work. They don't appreciate your logic. They don't appreciate your way of doing things. Yeah, you're letting all of that go because you know that, again, you're very sensitive. You're a sensitive person, okay? So, the things, I feel like this job that you were in your past, it's broken you down. It's changed your character. It's changed who you are. And now you want to get back to who you are. You want to get back to yourself. You want to get back to what makes you feel good and makes you happy. And this is what the magician's all about. The magician's about, okay? The magician is about manifesting what he or she wants, okay? This is about getting what you want. This is about, taking a stand. Aries energy, I'm taking a stand. I'm going to go for what it is that I want, what it is that I want to do. Okay, so there's a very strong energy of manifesting what it is that you want. And you're going to be manifesting, group number 3, you're going to be manifesting something that you feel very, very, very attached to. 2 of Cups. This is like you marrying what you're passionate about, what it is that you want to do. So any of the ideas that you have, or if it's like yoga, or if it's like cooking, nutrition, music, studying, being a teacher, whatever it is, whatever you're getting into, you're going to be marrying the job or career. And that's where you want to be, because if you're doing something that you're willing to do for free, which is what the 2 of Cups is in the money, career reading, this is about you falling in love with something that you like doing. You're happy, you're passionate, you feel good about it, you're confident. And not only are you going to marry what it is that you love doing, but you're going to be really passionate about it. Look at this, Ace of Wands. You're going to be super passionate. You're going to love what you do, and it's going to be something that's going to bring you on a very beautiful and positive lifelong journey, because Major Arcana, Ace of Wands, this is like a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. And you have the Queen of Wands, which means Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. You could be any of those signs. You're gonna be really passionate about something. Look at this person who's like, oh, they're in their glory. This person's really passionate. Okay, so you feel good about some sort of new endeavor that you're embarking on. You have the King of Cups, which means with the King of Cups and the 7 of Cups, you have like the job that you're going to get yourself into, this new job, career, whatever it is that you want to embark on, new idea, entrepreneurship. I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of options in the future. Okay? So it's going to bring you a lot of options. It's going to bring you a lot of career options, possibilities, all of these things. It's going to be very positive for you, okay? So I see a lot of good things coming for you, group number 3. I see that, whatever it is that you're embarking on something that's going to give you long-term opportunities, okay? And you're going to be very passionate about it. Let's move on to your money card, your money manifestation card. What is the money manifestation card for group number 3? Okay. So we're going to choose this one because it flipped up out of all the other ones. Okay, group number 3, it says money isn't everything, but... And you have number 35, and it says, you are right when you think money isn't everything. You certainly do not need money to have joy in your experience. But in your society, where so much of what you live is tied to money in some way, most of you associate money with freedom. And since freedom is a basic tenet of your being, Then coming into alignment with money will help you establish a balanced footing that will be of value to you in all other aspects of your experience. So this is about looking at money from a different perspective and realizing that you need money, and money is just energy. Okay, so you need money. Money is going to manifest into your life when you believe money is positive. Okay, believing money is positive, and that once you come in alignment with that energy, that's when you'll be able to manifest more of it into your life. Okay, so it's about having a balanced footing and valuing money as energy instead of thinking money isn't everything, valuing it as energy, and that every time you receive money, you know that you're helping others, possibly helping others, shifting that energy into something positive to gain that momentum of having the money regenerated and coming back to you. So this is about looking at money from a different kind of perspective. Okay, so this is what I have for you for group number 3. We're going to move on to group number 4. Okay, so if you picked group number 4, we have the Make a Plan card. Why did I say card? Sorry, pencil. Make a card pencil. That's a baby blue one. If you pick baby blue, we pick the Otheric Tarot. Yeah, Otheric Tarot. By the way, I've never used this tarot deck before, so it's a brand new tarot deck, and this is symbolic of the fact that the career that you're going to get into is going to be completely new. It's going to be innovative. It's going to be different. I feel like it's going to change people's lives. Okay. So group number 4. Family. Environmentalist. Flowers. Spiritual teacher. Animals. Talk to your angels. We have an angel light that's right here. Sometimes I get this light in my reading. When I do get the light in my reading, it's a sign that the angels are there. Okay, so there's definitely angels around you, guiding you and supporting you in your changes when it comes to your career. Okay, so I'm picking up with this energy, group number 4. You have family. You have the family card, so some of you could be in a family, possibly thinking about starting a family business, or you could be maybe working with a family or working with families. This could be one of your career options. There's definitely families involved, or like children. It says loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. You have the environmentalist card, so some of you are interested in the environment, and it says you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. You have the flowers card. Some of you are going to be working with flowers. It says working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. You have spiritual teacher. So some of you are like Reiki masters, tarot readers, just very spiritual. Okay, it says you heal with classes, sessions, and seminars. A lot of you are going to be teaching spirituality to others, maybe creating courses or classes. Okay. You have animals. Some of you are really connected to animals. Some of you could be wanting to work with animals, maybe like Humane Society or working at a zoo or biology, I'm getting as well too. And the message here is you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. Yeah, you're really connected to animals here. I'm getting like you're saving animals as well too, like saving them. Okay, talk to your angels. Your angels want to talk to you and connect to you on this situation. Okay, they want to talk to you. They want to connect with you spiritually. And it says, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. All right. Very powerful cards here. There are a lot of ideas. The angels are giving you a lot of ideas. I feel like group number 4, you're kind of, you don't know what you want. Some of you don't know what you want. This is why all these different cards are coming out with all these different ideas. Spirit's trying to give you ideas on what it is that you could be doing, okay? We have the Moon card in reverse. Okay. So I feel like group number 4, I feel like you're going through a major transformation, okay? A lot of you are learning how to let go of things that don't serve you, okay? When it comes to making money, I feel like a lot of your energy is tied up in trying to figure out what it is that you want. A lot of you are not sure of what you want. I feel like you still have to go through a number of lessons in your life in order to figure out what it is that you want. I definitely see if you're in a career or a job that you don't like, that's not serving you anymore, you're going to make a decision at some point to leave. You're just going to walk out and leave, and you're going to put an end to something because I feel like it's caused you a lot of anxiety and it's caused you a lot of stress. And I feel like for some of you, you have a hard time trusting others when it comes to like business and career and stuff. So there's something you're going to be putting to an end. I'm picking up on Aquarius energy, Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio, and I'm getting as well as Sagittarius energy. So if you're any one of those signs, it's very powerful here. Even if you're not those signs, it's fine too. But you're really in this place, I feel, group number 4. You go from being very hopeful. You go from being like, oh my god, yeah, I'm so down with that, to oh, I don't know if I can do it. It's a very like up and down kind of energy. So Spirit is telling me that you really need to be clear on what it is that you want, okay? If you have to pick one thing and stick to it. This is what is going to be required of you, and you can't hold back your energy. You need to give something your all. You need to work hard to make something happen for you because a lot of you are unsure. I'm getting this uncertainty. You have so many options. Yeah, you have a lot of things that you're passionate about. You need to really figure out what it is that you want and stick to it. Okay, so a lot of you, I feel I'm really picking up you have a lot of passion. You know, one day you're really passionate about one thing, and then the next day you're like, I don't know if I want to do that. Let me see if I can get some advice here, because the cards keep coming out as somebody not being 100% sure or certain on what it is that they want to pursue or do. Okay, and this could be what's actually stopping you, because again, you have all these different options. You have family, you have environmentalists, you have flowers, you have spiritual teacher, you have animals, and then it's like you're confused. Okay, so this is why at the end of all of that, you have talk to your angels so that you can get that guidance on what it is that you should be doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something different. I'm going to pull one card and I'm going to put it on top of each option. And we're going to see what the likelihood or the outcome is for any of those ideas. If those are ideas that you want to pursue, we're going to see what the outcome's going to be. Okay, so for the family, you got Four of Swords. Four of Swords energy. I feel like if you are working with families, it could be something that's laid back. You may not have to do as much work. The environmentalist, you got the Nine of Pentacles. If you go into environmental stuff and you decide to do like environmental stuff, I feel group number 4, it could be very prosperous. You can become very financially independent, because the Nine of Pentacles is like the financially independent kind of card. So you may find a lot of financial independence if you become an environmentalist or you get involved in the environment. For the flowers card, what do we have for flowers? We have the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're going to be very passionate about, like, you're going to be very emotionally connected to this job, because in like the flower business, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of love, right? When it comes to like giving flowers and dealing with flowers is very, like, it's very emotional. You know, usually when you're getting flowers, it's for a wedding, or it could be for like, you know, maybe a funeral, maybe Valentine's Day, maybe Christmas, like anytime someone buys flowers, it's usually emotional. It's a big milestone. So you're going to be connecting in that. If you choose that option, you're going to be very like in touch with your emotions with that. Okay. Spiritual teacher, you have the Knight of Cups. So this is, for some of you, you could be rushing into this. This could be something that's offered to you. Maybe there's like a quick opportunity that comes up, like for becoming a spiritual teacher, and you may rush into this, okay, because you're so like emotionally connected to this kind of energy. Like a lot of you want to be spiritual teachers. A lot of you want to guide others when it comes to spirituality, because you're in touch with your spirituality. For the animals card, you got the Page of Cups. So this is a lot of like innocent love. I feel like if you decide to work with animals, you're going to be more in touch with like the innocent aspects of love. And also like the Page of Cups to me is like, it's new love. So yeah, it's something that you are emotionally connected to. Talk to your angels is the Nine of Swords. So whenever you find yourself, like if you have anxiety about the future or anxiety about something, your angels are saying that you shouldn't be worried. You shouldn't stress yourself out. Ask for help. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. And the Nine of Swords is the worry card. It's actually the worry card. If you look at the traditional tarot, it's the worry card. So your angels are really like giving you lots of options here on what you can do. Yeah, so you're going to be making a decision at some point, and it's going to be about finding balance. Okay, Empress card and the Emperor card. This is about finding something that you fit very well into. Okay, so this is not something that you're going to force yourself in. It's just going to come to you naturally. A lot of you are forcing the situation. You're going from being like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then you're like, I don't know. Like, it's a very up and down energy. So I feel like at some point you're gonna make a decision. There's gonna be an offer made to you when you least expect it. And it's going to be one that for some of you, you could be working with your family. I'm picking up like family energy. But it's going to be like, it's just going to come to you. It's not going to be something that you have to fight for. You have to like go crazy about. This is something that's just going to naturally come to you, and it's going to come to a point where you're going to have to make a decision with the Two of Swords here about whether or not this is something that you want to take on. Because I feel for group number 4, it's like you don't have control over when this is going to happen for you. It's just something that's going to happen. It's going to be presented to you, and you're going to have the decision. You're going to have the choice to decide, okay? 7 of Wands. So you don't have to do anything. You just need to sit back and wait for people to come to you, okay? You're just going to wait. Yeah, and then the whoever comes to you, it's going to be something that you're going to commit to. This is going to be something that you're going to be very committed to. There's that Empress card again. You have a lot of love. And there's that Emperor card. So this is going to be something that 8 of Pentacles that you're going to want to work on. Okay. But it's going to be something that's offered to you. I don't feel like you're going to be pursuing it. It's going to be offered to you. And it's just going to be something that you're going to have many options. But there's going to only be one option that when it's offered to you, you're going to be like, wow, this is it. Like, I know this is it. I'm 100% sure. Because there's a lot of like indecisiveness for group number 4. You're very indecisive. Like some people may get upset with you because they're like, yeah, you said last week you want to be like a violinist and this week you want to be a zookeeper. Like, which one is it going to be, group number 4? Like, this is what I'm picking up on. So it's like one day an idea comes to you. One day somebody comes up to you and is like, hey, would you like to do this? And you're like, yeah, okay, sure. And then you go and you do it. So it's not something that like you really choose for yourself. It's kind of something that was divinely guided to you. Like somebody offers something to you, you try it out, and you're like, yeah, okay, this is it. Yeah, okay, I'm good. I like this. I'm going to do it. That's what I'm picking up from you. Okay. So your reading is not that complicated. It's quite straightforward. It's not going to be something that you're fighting for. It's just going to happen for you, okay? All right, so let's see. Now that we got all the options and ideas there for you, let's see what your money card is when it comes to manifesting money into your life. Okay. All right, so we have number 45. We have, it is not my role to make others happy. And the card says, it is not your role to make others happy. It is your role to keep yourself in balance. When you pay attention to how you feel and practice self-empowering thoughts that align with who you really are, you will offer an example of thriving that will be of tremendous value to those who have the benefit of observing you. You cannot get poor enough to help people. You cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive or get sick enough to help sick people get well. You can only uplift your position of strength and clarity and alignment. So for group number 4, the money card is about you working on yourself, making yourself the best version of yourself. And then once you work on yourself and you make yourself better and happy, this is where your source of joy comes from. It doesn't come from pleasing others or trying to please others or trying to make others happy for their benefit, but rather more so looking at yourself and benefiting yourself first. When it comes to your career, manifesting money, helping, society, it's important you help yourself first. A lot of you put other people first, and it's really going to be really important that you put yourself first in this time in order to find what it is that you love and that you really want to do. Okay? So this is what I have for you, group number 4. Thank you so much for tuning into the reading. I'm going to end it there. I'm sending you love and light. Here's the light here in the corner from our angels that have joined us. Thank you so much, angels. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.